Okay, now I can at least introduce myself by the time this class goes live. My name is Namanishta Das, and I happen to be the president of the temple, which is organizing this, ISKCON Mangalore. Yeah, we are live now. Yes,
Okay.
we are
Hare
live
Krishna.
now. But, okay, you got the link from Shivani Mataji?
She is providing Prabhuji in a
Okay,
minute.
and then share it that people who joined late can join it. So, uh, yeah, previously my background, I was an engineer from IIT Kanpur. I joined ISKCON maybe 30 years ago and was involved in various services. And I generally am a youth teacher. I go to colleges and I develop courses for them. These I call the bridge courses. Then if I tell about that, sir, the bridge courses, that then you're not here. If you already have some faith in Gita and you come here, you don't need the bridge classes. These bridge classes have been developed by me, which I'll show to you after the classes. They're like, how do I say I'm not body and soul? 18 reasons based on the Gita. 27 techniques of mind control, again based on Bhagavad Gita. So these all I call them bridge classes. They help a person from a general youth perspective to bring them to somebody who's like you, to bring to this level. I want to hear about Gita. That bridge is just like some of your friends. You tell them, yeah, I heard Gita class today. They'll say, well, you're wasting your time. So this is the bridge classes achieve to do is to bring them to that situation. But you already have that. So I don't have to do for you, but I will still do for you after the classes. Okay? And I don't need to do separately as a course. I'll spend time, but not today. Today, more of the time will go in telling you the logistics how this course is running. This course is parallelly where I will be putting everything in a world's leading software called Teachable. And Teachable is the one where the quizzes will be conducted, where all the notes, videos, everything will be put up for you. So you will also, uh, the admins can take that role and show you. And each WhatsApp group, there is a separate devotee taking service as an admin. They will have a tremendous help for all of you in terms of logistics and also for answering all basic questions. So you have a sort of mentor now. They have been there for 3 4 months, done this course 6 7 times. So they have gone through this, at least the basic approach. And my target in this course will be to take on the main message of Bhagavad Gita. uh, if you want to say that I'm going to explain every verse, so this course is in 3 levels. First level is what is happening. You will see from today. We go to the main message of Bhagavad, what this chapter actually Krishna wants to say. That is what my target is. And the second level course will start immediately after the 18 levels, which is take around 3 months. This takes 18 days, but back to back days. 3 months, roughly similar time, but only on the weekends, on two weekends, maybe 27 classes it takes. There I will take 8 important shlokas of Gita and go it very deep, those shlokas. And then I will cross-reference those shlokas from Bhagavatam and other Vedic literatures. So you get a deeper meaning. So Gita is actually a summary of the Vedic literature. Then third level course is what we call Bhakti Shastri course, which is a very famous course of ISKCON. In that level, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to every verse. So you have an opportunity of studying Gita at 3 levels, so that you feel free. At this level, some of you will say, "Sir, every verse." Please wait. That everybody is not having that kind of time. They just at this level. Even for somebody who's very keen, first get a hold of Bhagavad Gita, because I start verse by verse. It's taking 1 year. What is there in 18 chapter? You'll know after 18. Just first give me a brief summary. So this is the introduction course. And if you feel that this is good, come to the next level. And if you feel that is good, go to the next level. That I think is a nice staggering of the courses. All these classes are there on my channel. This link will all thing already become. One thing I'll request you join YouTube channel. All the class recording automatically there. Many times it may happen you may not be able to join the classes for some personal reason. You can go to the YouTube and watch the class. Okay, that will be convenient to you. Yes, Saranya Krishna is saying, please, sir, go fast. Yes, go fast. But today, I need to introduce the course. And apart from this, notes of the class, there's PPTs which I'm going to show you, will be made available to you in the Teachable. There, it is guaranteed it will report. It's already there because this course has been conducted many times. Apart from that, in the admins, we can take the privilege to share with you here also, and the videos are in the YouTube. So that's how we can start. Any other? Okay, YouTube is already live now. Yes. Yeah, please take care. Join with device audio. There is, but those who are not able to hear me will not know what I am telling. This WhatsApp group, they can again explain to you. Okay, thank you. As the course develops, we will be even able to keep this audio on throughout. So we can keep chatting as the course is growing. But in the beginning stages, as a discipline builds in, we will have the class muted. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashatu Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Devika Mataji, is somebody, one of you ready to give a bit of explanation how to use Teachable at the end?
Okay, we'll do tomorrow, Prabhuji.
Take care. Okay, no problem. Maybe the video I can show today, but maybe you need to, every first 2, 3 class, you keep a 5 minute for explaining. Take it.
Sure, Prabhuji.
There will be some logistic issues. Understanding Bhagavad Gita in 18 days is called Sri Radha Govinda Temple, Mangalore. This is a Radha Krishna Temple in Mangalore, which is organizing this course. Based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON. That's why before the class we chant the pranam mantra, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine, Nirvishesha Shunvadi Panchadu Peshtarine. This is a short brief about the Acharya that I'll be telling you about him through the course. He is our, hero of ISKCON, natural. He was, when he was a small child itself, he was very keen in devotion service, intense devotion service. He used to organize Rath Yatra as a small child in his community. He used to was worshipping Radha Krishna almost as he could walk. I also want deities of Radha Krishna. He requested his father. Father was very encouraging him and very happy to see his son is a great devotee. And as he grew up, he met his guru, Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, in Calcutta. And first sight, he ordered him, young person like you, why don't you spread the mission of Gita all around the world? And this was the seed in his heart. And he always was very inspired and loved. There is a movie on him called You Are Our Well Wisher. That means can share that. If you have not seen that, you can see that. That will give you a picture of the whole history of ISKCON. He tried to establish the order of his guru, first as a grihastha as he was, and then later he took sannyas at 55 years. And this is his tremendous effort after that. till 19, till he was 1966, 70 years old. He's born in 1896. And but nothing was happening. His guru's order to fulfill a worldwide movement. He could try it for 44 years to develop a base in India. He could not do. And then on a cargo ship without any money, he was in fact at Vrindavan telling he was take a sannyasi staying in Vrindavan and writing books. And one day, one person visited him. He was quite well known there as a scholar, as a great devotee. Somebody visited him, just like people come to have darshan. He used to stay in Radha Damodar temple. Somebody said, Swamiji, how is it? I said, what is it? My life is ending. I'm already 70 years old. I tried very sincerely, but I could not fulfill desire of a great person who was my guru. Said, Swamiji, can I help you? What is it? He said, you said form worldwide movement. So why don't you try from America? So I do not know how to even go to that country. He said, I'll arrange a visa for you. He got visa from that person. He arranged a visa for him. He got his son in America to uh, somehow help him get a visa. Then the problem is now how to go. He doesn't have money to go. He went on a cargo ship, somebody's help. Had two very serious heart problems on 2 nights. On third night, he felt he will die. So Krishna's grace reached America. He wrote a beautiful prayer to the Lord. You brought me here. How will I do this task, my Lord? Very beautiful prayer. It's very touching prayer. And when in America, you see where is he? Sitting in a park and doing kirtan. Doesn't have any place to go. And Krishna's grace, that time America was in a boil. The whole situation was turmoil because of the Vietnam War and hippie revolution. And that was actually the right time by the Lord's arrangement. 4,000 American youth were initiated by him. Initiation is, the standards of initiation are so many, it's not easy to reach that. In fact, what you are undergoing now, the process in ISKCON, is not on the day one. It takes 1.5 years to become qualified. So many rules, regulation. He was never lenient, but was very compassionate, gradually helped them build, and then he initiated them. And it took his movement 1.5 years to gain ground in America. 4,000 American youth became initiated and they joined the movement full time. Now in ISKCON, you can be initiated even while staying out, but that time they joined it even full time. And then after that, the movement started growing. This was George Harrison, you can see below, joined them in England. In America, many eminent personalities started joining the movement, like Henry Ford's grandson, Alfred Ford. Movement started getting important people attention, became a worldwide movement. Then all the scholars also internationally took interest in this movement. And he wrote around 100 books. He never slept, practically never slept. Whole night he was writing, whole day he was preaching. He just sleep for just 2 hours sometimes. This is the magazine, all other things, publication by movement. The movement got very firmly based on books. Uh, and this is a short video that gives you a glimpse of this movement, how it spread. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, it will go on. Is I think more faster than the corona. Our only thing is this is ending in China. This moment, Corona started in China. Okay. Now this is our deities, Shri Shri Radha Govinda. Everybody can take their blessings. The blessings of Lord Krishna. We serve these deities here, and their blessing that we can understand the Bhagavad Gita, because it's only by Krishna's blessings we can understand his divine message. And we have the fortune to be able to hear with good intellect, to be fortune so that we can understand every word, and also to be apply in our lives, even teach it to other people and make the whole world benefit. I think chat, if it is avoided now, it is better. It will because disturb some people. Okay, it's already set. No one. Done. So ISKCON has spread around the world. This is in America. This is Prabhupada Palace of Gold, made by devotees by their own hand, commemorating the Bhagavad Gita coming to America. This is a beautiful place. Those who are in West Virginia, America can see this. This is in England, the headquarters. This is the place gifted by John Harrison, a very, very popular place in England. This is in Ukraine now. The movement in Russia and all in the Ukraine is very, very, very popular. You can see they cannot do programs in any stadium. They have to always do huge pandals where 15, 25, 40, 50,000 people come. This is in South Africa. The movement has also gained good ground there. And this is the world headquarters, which is coming into reality very, very soon. 1 or 2 years, this will be up. Superstructure is over, only decoration is going on now. And this is see how it is today. And this is our temple in Bangalore, Shri Shri Radha Krishna. And by Krishna's grace, uh, we got a land for these deities. We are working now to construct a beautiful temple for them. This is our temple in Bangalore. Those who know Bangalore, at a place called Nantur, very near to Nantur, we are situated, called Coconut Garden Road. When you visit Bangalore, please do come. We have a beautiful guest house. Stay with us someday. Jaipalji, please wait. Bhagavad Gita, I will only take questions at the end. Is the epic scripture that has the answers to all our problems. This is you can take axiom now. It was considered to be a spiritual dictionary by Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, and inspiration of many leaders around the world. Those who meditate on Gita will derive fresh joy and new meaning every day. And this is Albert Einstein. When I try to connect science and spirituality, I have some leads I'll take from him also, how to do combine both of them. When I read Bhagavad Gita and reflect how God created the universe, everything else seems so superfluous. So Bhagavad Gita, why Bhagavad Gita as it is? Because this is coming in Guru Parampara, Krishna, Brahma, Narada, Vedavyasa, Madhvacharya, this is coming in a Parampara, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then so many Acharyas, and then Srila Prabhupada. This is a very bona fide message. Nothing I'm speaking in this message is my interpretation. This is just coming down in Guru Parampara. That's still the privilege to you. And my honesty will be, I'm just repeating to you what I heard from my Guru. I'm not going to add anything from this. So, in the effort that you actually hear what Krishna wanted to speak, we are not going to interpret, oh, that's my opinion. No, I'm not going to do that in this course. Gita is a vast book and systematic study. Well, 18 days cannot do. It takes a lot of time. So it's a 1 year course. You are going in 3 stages to the level of degree of interest. Please take it to your choice. We are now I'll be focusing on the understanding, the flow of thoughts which is going in the Bhagavad Gita. We will cover important shlokas to prepare one for a deeper study of Bhagavad Gita. That's my mission and objective. The ruchi. As I travel to colleges and I teach, I develop some courses called philosophy courses, human values, and by Krishna's grace, they are credit courses in the top universities in this area. But what I see sometimes teachers lacking is that they do not target to develop ruchi in the students about the course. Good course means they should be ruchi means you hear the class, you say, oh, I like to read Bhagavad Gita. I want to read this book. Then my course is successful. Because You're personally sitting down and reading is 100 times more beneficial than just these classes. So these classes are just creating ruchi, the taste for you. And also, there may be some questions when you read. When you read, you may not even read with proper attention. That way, or maybe sometime may not be with proper respect. That way, my contribution will be. It is not for Arjuna's confusion, this Krishna's arrangement. It was for the benefit of everyone. Actually, this Bhagavad Gita is spoken. Krishna drove the chariot and midst of both armies, and that's how Gita starts. Let us begin the journey. We can hear Gita Mahatmya.
अथ गीता महात्म्या गीताशास्त्रम् इदं पुण्यं या पठेत् पुमान् विष्णुपदम् अवाप्नोति भयशोकादिवर्जित गीताध्ययनशीलस्य प्राणायामा परस्य च नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्मकृतानि च मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसा जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीताम्भसि स्नानं संसारमलनाशनम् गीतसुगीतकर्तव्या किं मन्ये शास्त्रविस्तरे या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्मादिनिःसृता भारतामृता सर्वस्वं विष्णोर्वक्त्रद्विनिःसृतं गीता गङ्गोदकं पीत्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दना पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महात् एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्रगीतम् एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एवा एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा.
Thank you. So this is, let us take one of the verses. Sarva Upanishado Gavo Dogda Gopal Nandanaha Partha Vassa Sudhir Bhokta Dugdam Gita Amritam Mahat. If all the Upanishads are like the cow, the whole Vedic body is like the cow, the milker of the cow is Lord Shri Krishna. He is taking out the essence. Actually, this is a situation arranged by the Lord. He does many things parallelly. What is that? You're getting a summary. Today, as we teach in colleges, most of the students are interested in notes. Everybody wants to, even teachers don't study textbooks sometimes. And so we tell them, you can, Bhagavad Gita is like the notes. If Vedas are like all the big, big textbooks, so the notes is there, I can pass the course. Similarly, Krishna knows where is the time with the kind of uncertainties of Kali Yuga to study, elaborate study. Even Bhagavad Gita, when he give to people, this much, huh? So that's the kindness of Krishna. He reduced it to just 700 verses, the whole knowledge. True, you can study, but first understand Gita thoroughly. Then you can study anything. So Krishna, what is it? Takes out the milk. That is milk of the cow is Lord Shri Krishna, son of Nanda. And Arjuna is the calf, because whenever you take out milk, always you show the calf to the cow. So on behalf of Arjuna, the milk is taken out. But who drinks? We are the ones who are getting privileged to drink the nectar of Bhagavad Gita. Let us enter the chapter now. We have almost taken half the time today. But don't worry, this chapter is quite short in terms of concepts, because most of you, I don't think there is anybody here who not from background of Indian culture. So the Dhritarashtra, Duryodhana, I don't have to introduce, but I introduce the outlook in a new way. The first chapter, every chapter will have one line introduction. What is that? The introduction is three people viewing the same battlefield. That's all this chapter is. different views of the same battlefield by different people. So because they were in different modes, they saw the thing in a different way. And Krishna, after hearing Krishna, same Arjuna started seeing even the same battlefield in a much more different way. Hearing by knowledge, he could see things in a better perspective. That's the message of Bhagavad Gita. There was no change, even for him. Now here is Dhritarashtra, there is Duryodhana and Arjuna seeing the battlefield in a different ways. Tamasic, Rajasic and Sattvic. We have a chapter in the Bhagavad Gita later coming, Tamasic, Rajasic and Sattvic, 14th chapter. But now, in brief, I think everybody knows what's Tamasic, Rajasic, Sattvic. This is Dhritarashtra. Tamasic means not do what you're supposed to. He's the king. He should have stopped the war. The desire of his son was totally illegitimate. He should have, but due to his total nepotism, when you say nepotism, I think you know, too much becoming blind in affection to his child. Harishi, please wait. Too much. He did not act. That was very unfortunate of him. And I always say, we should be satisfied with what God gives you, not cry unnecessarily. That's tamasic life. Why are you crying like that? That was his life. I cannot become king. How can you be king? You're blind. And there is a reason. Last life, Mahabharata is such a thing you come to know everybody's history. Last life, he removed the eyes of a bird and killed 100 children just for fun. Okay, be ready then reaction. You have no eyes and you have to see the death of all your 100 children. So he should have understood the reality. Even with all the sins of previous life, he had the privilege to stay in a palace. He had a privilege to have a wife like Gandhari. How many people get a wife so dedicated to him? Very beautiful wife and very dedicated. He had a father. Who is his father? Actual father is Vedavyasa. What more do you need? And a Vidura, such a learned man of his time, just like your Chanakya Niti or Veduri Niti, used to come and Vedurikam, give him advice. My dear brother, this is not good. And giving him good counsel. Everything he had. Never cry what destiny doesn't give you. Be happy with this. Count your blessing. Be always happy. Aparna, wait. I'll not answer now. So you have so many things in life. Be happy with God gives you. Don't fight your head against the wall. Be happy with God has given you materially. Spiritually, there is no limitation for anybody. Material situation sometime will limit. I want to be the richest man in the world. My karma may not be allowing me to do that because of my previous irresponsible behavior. That's karma. But spiritually, there is equal opportunity for everybody to progress. He should have focused more on spiritual dimension or material dimension, and so much so became totally blind of his own situation. He is blind and not even able to see the face of his children. Chehra to dekho unka. He never could see their faces. They're totally unfit to rule. But he was totally in that crying situation, crying of his limitations. And therefore, in that blindness, when you are dissatisfied, you can just do any sin. He could never control his son. He tried to give poison to Bhima, never controlled him. To burn their house, even with their mother, respected mother, never took action on his son. And he could have stopped this whole war. So I put him on the tamasic category. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharma Kshetra. Let us understand the first verse of the Bhagavad Gita. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yoyasavaha Mamaka Pandavas Chaiva Kim Akurvada Sanjaya. My request will be that as you study, I request you if you can have the book. This is the Bhagavad Gita and 2 supportive books are there. We have hundreds of books. I selected few books which can help you, those who are serious, to study this thoroughly. Every verse, there's a word meaning. And when you study that, you can learn Sanskrit, which is more than what you need and more than the time you have. Don't think I have to learn Sanskrit and then study this course. It's not needed. It is built within this course. You see, Dharma Kshetre. Dharma means a place which is holy. This place where the battle occurred has been holy since ancient time, where various spiritual activities have happened here. Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, and the place also known as Kurukshetra. Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveta Yosua. My sons and sons of Pandava come together. Mamaka Pandavas Chaiva. He's called breaking the, and I symbolize this whole first shloka in 3 stages of milk. When you boil the milk, it's considered very auspicious. That's how you do housewarming, if you know. So this is like Dharma Kshetra, holy place, auspicious. And Mamaka Pandava, his brother was dead. Always seeing my sons and his sons. Even today, if your brother, God forbid, or sister is no longer there, you take care of them like your own children. You don't every day say, sons of my brother. You say, you are my children. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. He never did that. And it's so conscious. My sons and sons of Pandu. You're breaking the family, like you break a milk by putting lemon. And then Kim Akurvata Sanjay. What did they do? That is Rasgulla. No, what is Rasgulla to do with the whole thing? Suppose I give Rasgulla to somebody. And then I ask, what did he do? That means I'm doubtful what he's going to do. If I'm sure he's going to eat, I'm not going to ask that question. Like India, China, some time ago, were just on the border together collected Ladakh. Even now they are there. And we were really, everybody wonder what they're going to do. Every day morning we see, it's all okay. They can do anything. God forbid, they can fight or they can retrieve. They can do so many things. So what did they do? Similarly, my sons of Pandu, what did they do? He is very worried actually because the war is on Dharma Kshetra, and holy place, will benefit his brothers and who are actually very holy. He is quite anxiety. That is his face. Then comes another personality which I put in Rajaguna, that is son. Equally blind like the father, spiritually totally blind, even blind to any moral values. And here is his own guru, insulting his guru before starting the war. Wonderful, wonderful. Arjuna before the war threw an arrow towards the lotus feet of his guru, Dronacharya. He was the dearest disciple of Dronacharya, more dear to him than his own son. And he said, my guru, give your blessings today. And Dronacharya put an arrow grazing it. Blessed, my dear child. It's my duty. I have to fight against you. But you have all my blessings. This is the way to approach. And look at this fellow. Pashyetam Pandapotranam Acharya Mahatim Chamom Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tava Shishena Dhimata. Look at your intelligent disciple, son of Drupada. Why you are touching that aspect on him? He had a big political misunderstanding with Drupad. So much so it came to this extent that Drupad took a vow to get a child to kill him. And did a yagna for that and got a child. That was Drishtadumna. And this was well known. This happened. And Drishtadumna came to Dronacharya only, teach me how to fight. And Dronacharya was not scared for his life. Like, we had Kamsa doing so much sin. When you are scared for your life, you become sinful. You become drowning man will drown anybody if you go near him. But Dronacharya was not like Kamsa, who was so scared of his life. They kept killing his own sister's children. Dronacharya would have taken anything action. Hey, I couldn't kill him now so that I can live now. I'll do my duty. Anyway, I have to die one day. Let the Lord see that. I'll do my duty. You are fit to be taught, I'll teach. He taught him himself how to fight. So he's saying, you're such a fool you are. And not only that, Duryodhana saw Pandava's army unexpectedly bigger than what he estimated. Therefore, there is fear in him. And actually, he should not have gone there. He could have called. He was the chief in the battlefield. Please call Dronacharya, my military commander. But he ran to his camp. The situation shows a stage of fear. And look at it. And you are such a fool you are. Huh? You teach that boy, Drupada. And Drupada can't hear that words. They have very serious misunderstanding. And see, they are your own intelligent disciple, son. You are such a fool, number one. This is how, what you can see in his face. anger, jealousy, everything. All. He's a Kali Yuga personified on the battlefield. Pride, everything you can think about. Okay, before I go about Arjuna, something the Bhagavad Gita mentions, the blowing of the conch shell now happens. So see how am I going? I'm taking the thread of the thoughts and trying to understand each chapter. And as a teacher, I know mostly people can take a class of more than 30-40 minutes. More than that, it's difficult to take at a time. सघोषधात राष्ट्रा नाम हृदयानि व्रधारयत नभश्च पृथिवीं चैवा तुमुलो अभ्यानो नादयम. The blowing of the different conch shells became approached and vibrating both in Skaunan and Hridayani Vridharya. It shattered the hearts of Dhritarashtra. Also, not only Dhritarashtra, the sons of Dhritarashtra, totally shaken up. Now, the telecast is going on, live telecast, like sometimes some of you have been watching the cricket telecast, live telecast. I've never heard a cricket commentator, Krishna's grace, I don't watch now, but when I was a child, I was a big fan, to do this kind of a telecast where you can even tell that the batsman heart is shaking. They are not able to tell. Sanjay's telecast is super. He's able to use, even look at their body language and see even their mind. Their fear. Jo dar gaya, wo mar gaya. They're the sons of Dhritarashtra. When the Kauravas blew the conch shell led by Bhishma army, Kaurava army led by Bhishma, Pandavas are hearing like this. Their army was almost half. 7 and 11 and 7, almost half. 11 units, Akshawani was Kaurava's army and 7 was Pandava. They had a much smaller army and nobody like Bhishma Drona. They don't have any match for them. And Pandava's side, still when they heard them blowing the conch shell, or Bhishma and all the 100 sons of Dhritarashtra, the bands and all, they're sitting like this. And when the Pandavas blew the conch shell led by Krishna, Pandava's army, the Kaurava's heart, the sons of Dhritarashtra heart was shaking in fear. Hridayani Vradharya. Acharya analyzed that. A simple analysis. Kauravas are believing in themselves. As I've seen many times, people who do little, so much silly activities, and after that, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Like, pooh, you're an insect, and you believe in yourself. A small virus, and you're sitting hidden in the house. Believe in yourself. Believe in God. That was Pandavas did. If you believe in God, you'll never have any fear. If you believe in yourself, always you'll feel full of fear. As much as you try to cheat people, believe in yourself. What you are to believe. Okay, now I find 9 symptoms before even the war really won by the Pandavas, even though they have a smaller army. Number 1, Dharma Kshetre. War is in a holy place benefits holy people. Divine chariot. Arjuna had a special chariot. You have like a special tank, a special airplane, like that he has a special chariot. Given by Agni, difficult to fight with that anybody on that chariot. It can go anywhere. Kapi Dhwaja. Hanuman was victorious in his struggle in the war against Ravana when he was with Lord Rama. Arjuna is taking his blessings. You have the same situation today. You fought for Lord Rama and are victorious. Please bless me. Such a man definitely will win if you are in that mood, always seeking the blessings of great people. Shankanada, I told you that. Hridayani Vridharayat. Jo dar gaya, wo mar gaya. They were always scared. Gandiva. Arjuna also had special weapons. Not only special Gandiva, special missiles he had, which are difficult to fight. But the Pashupada Astra given by Lord Shiva, what was difficult for anybody to fight such kind of missiles. Takta Jivita, this is a very minor point, but interesting for you. You look at the verse in Bhagavad Gita, first chapter, with Duryodhana says, these people have come to give their life for me. It came from his mouth. Small point, but this is called Apshakun, inauspicious statement to come out. Mokshada Ekadashi, another holy time to favor holy people like Pandavas. Bhagya Lakshmi, where Krishna is there. Look at the painting, made by devotees. Throughout the course, I will show you the paintings which are made in-house by the devotees. These are all very famous paintings made by devotees. Bhagya Lakshmi, you see the serenity here in the face of Krishna, calm, amidst the war. So here is Lakshmi is always there when Narayana is there. So all auspiciousness, wealth now comes to Arjuna because Narayana himself as Krishna is there on his chariot. And most important, Rishika Isha, the Lord being on the battle. Definitely where the Lord is, victory is there. In the end of Bhagavad Gita, Sanjaya said that, my dear Dhritarashtra, war is lost. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partha Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhuti, Dhruva Netir Matir Mama. Wherever Arjuna and Krishna is there is the victory, wealth, morality, everything. Now let us meditate on Arjuna. That will now last 10 minutes. I'll finish it. I'll try always to finish the class by 7. Then we'll take question answers. And after that, we will have some presentation. But today we will deal more with how the some logistics of this course. This is Arjuna seeing the same battlefield, and he has tears of compassion, not tears of fear. Compassion. No. Okay, Krishna is thinking, even a great person thinks everything many times. Krishna, can you avoid this, please? I can see imminent such a big bloodshed here. I think, can we avoid? If this war is just to make us the kings, I don't think none of us want to be the king. We can forsake that. Just for us to become the king of bloodshed? No, I'm not interested. I don't think any of my brothers are interested. Tears of compassion. Tam tata kripaya vishtam ashupo nakshu lekshanam vishidantam idam vakyam uvacha madhusudana. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, 1st shloka shows his mood. Kripaya, tears. Kripa means compassion. Ashupuna, ashu, tears are rolling down his cheek. No. If I lift my Gandiva, so many people are going to die. Why? Why is this war is being fought? For us to become the kings, we don't want to be the kings. Let us leave this battlefield. Let Duryodhana enjoy. Let us not be such a big bloodshed just to remove him. And what's the use? Killing our own brothers? I'm not going to enjoy this. They are my cousins. They are my brothers. Killing them? I'm not going to enjoy kingdom in that way. This is sin, Krishna, to do such an activity. If a battle goes on, so many people will die. What about their home? Who will take care of the children? Unprotected, their family, his wife, children will be unprotected, and all the samskaras will go for a 6. No training. A father has died in the battle. Not correct. I can see Varna Shankaras coming out without proper training. The children's coming in future at this home will not be properly trained. Father has a role to play in in Hindi, parvarish, in the development of the child. And so many other reasons going back and forth. I'm really confused. Should I fight or not fight? That comes the 2nd chapter, 6th shloka. Now I'll take out the shlokas which are located for this. Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, seeing my friends and relatives present before me is such a fighting spirit. I feel the limbs of my body quivering and my mouth drying up. Arjuna uvacha dishvemam swajanam Krishna yuyusam samupastitam sidanti mama gatrani mukham cha parishoshyati. Say, Krishna, my mouth is this, as you can see, out of compassion, his whole body is shaking. I do not see any good in this battle. What's the use? I don't know what's the benefit of this war. Nacha sheo anupashyami hatva sajanam ahave nakangshe vijayam Krishna nacha rajyam sukhanicha. I do not see how any good can come from killing my own kinsmen in this battle, nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire subsequent victory, kingdom, or happiness. Papam eva shayet asman hatvaitan atatayinaha dhartarashtas swabandhavan swajanam hi katam hatva sukhina shyam madhava. Sin will overcome us if we slay such a great sin, Krishna. It's not proper for us to fight, to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What would we gain, O Krishna, husband of goddess of fortune? How could we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? This is sin, Krishna, sin. Kulakshaye pranashanti kuladharma sanatanaha dharmanashte kulam krishnam adharmo abhibhavati uta. With the destruction dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished. So the rest of the family become involved in irreligious practice. Shri Sahasra, wait. I'll take everybody's question. Don't. Nachayata vidmaham kataram nagariyo yadva jayam yadivayono jayeyuhu yaneva hatva na jijivishamas te avastitaha pramukhe dharta rashtraha. Nor do you know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. The sons of Dhritarashtra with whom killed, with whom, if we kill, we should not care to live, are now standing before on this battlefield. So there are 5. You can think which one you relate to. So you can think about this. And this is a chapter 1.1. Kim Akurvat, Arjuna, Krishna, Dhritarashtra statement. What happened? And I talked to you. Why this shows his anxiety. What's the reason? Too much attachment for his family. Blindness, total. Not even looking, totally unqualified children, wanting them to be the king. Duryodhana's fear, Mahatim Chamum Vyudam, equally blind son of a blind father. Mahatim Chamum, utni badi army, such a big army. Ooh. Blowing on the conch shells, Hridayani Vradharayat, the core of the heart are shaking out of fear. Arjuna's observation, Gandivam Samsate Hastad, even Gandiva started slipping from his hand out of anxiety. Arjuna then declares he doesn't feel like fighting this war to his friend Krishna. Next chapter, Krishna will answer his 5 concerns. That's the next chapter. Let us see how Krishna answers them. Arjuna's reason not to fight, apratikaram ashastram. Even if they pick up weapons to kill me and I'm unarmed, I will not resist. Apratikaram ashastram. I'm not going to fight with them. I do not want to do. Okay, this will be teachable, which I wanted to just show you how it works. This is a YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/user-namanishwadas. Website under development is called mangalore.com, where you all went for registration. We did have some difficulty yesterday because there was almost very high load on the website. You do understand there is server is according to some capacity. It was much more the demand. So some of you did undergo some difficulty in registration. We apologize for that. We'll try to improve. This is a small video made on how to use the software called Teachable, which I found to be very stable, very, very stable, well done. But it involves a bit of learning curve. So this video is very important for you. Very soon, this first chapter questions will be up for you. And every chapter, 10 questions we have made for you. You have to, before the day closes, you are expected to do the quizzes. Click here, you get the link, you enroll for the course. This, the admins will take care, the link will be shared with you in the group. You put your name, put your email address, and put a password, not your email password, some password like you register for any program, put some password. This is your profile, your password. Carefully put the name, your certificate come according to that name by Teachable. We don't make certificate, they are designed by Teachable. After you finish the course, agree to the terms and condition of this Teachable. Yes, go inside now. As you go in, all the chapters are ready, well arranged. All the notes are there, videos are there. Everything is kept ready there for you. We will be every day publishing one by one. That's your instructor, that's me. That's the course curriculum. Yes, I think, and then that's the first chapter. You start. Admins, don't put the Teachable link till you get signal from, because the previous batch people are still finishing their quizzes. Maybe we will put up after we close that. Okay, then we will open chapter by chapter. Okay, Devika Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Will not put.
Yeah, please wait for the team, a Teachable team, whether they have closed for the previous batch, then we'll open for the new batch. So these are the questions. These are the books I showed you. If you do not have, still you can take. And in 18 days, this is like the whole notes are available to you. And there's a PDF of the chapter. Download this. All the things are available to you. Okay. You can download the notes and you can do the quizzes. This video also will have to be put up with maybe the latest videos. You can watch, I showed you Gita Mahatmya, that is there. The history of ISKCON, that's there. The history of our temple is also will be there for you. And you can download some nice bhajans while you study Bhagavad Gita. The class video is also lying there. In fact, you have taken the 7 batches already. This is the 8th batch, so you can take advantage of those videos. And you can leave your comments. Done.
Prabhuji will share this demo video in the group or later.
Yeah, because the link is there. Just get a signal from your coordination, Shivani Mataji, and you have to work on the quizzes. Okay. One by one, and the details will be there for you. I think you have to, the one thing which is not very intuitive, which I find unteachable, people, they click directly on the left side to go to the next chapter. Do not do that. You must click on the top, complete and continue. This is little counterintuitive. Generally we see finish chapter 1, will go chapter, don't click it, it will not work. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, it will be locked. That's not the way to go. Complete and continue. They have this one feature which people have been little making mistake. They finish chapter, click for chapter. Don't do that. Click and continue on the top. That's one thing which you have to practice. Okay. That's it for my side, the class today. And I can take any questions. And today I will, because the day of introduction of the course, I will not present you my bridge classes. Class will be 6 to 7 every day. Okay, I'll try to maintain my time. Now, people who have raised hand, you can take up their questions. Deepa Mataji. You have to digitally raise your hand, digitally. Just look at your Zoom, there is a hand raising digital. And you can write your questions also, they will take up the questions. Yeah. Yes, I finished 7 o'clock. I'll finish at 7. Yeah. Yes, Mataji.
Kurunkar, Prabhuji, please unmute yourself. Kurunkar, Prabhuji. Okay.
There is a question in chat, Prabhuji. I'll read out. This is from GK. I don't know, the name is not there. Could you please kindly explain what Moksha Ekadashi and Takta Jiva is once again?
No, it's auspicious time. Holy time, holy place, always will benefit holy people. Just like you go to a temple, and usually in a proper mood. Bhagavad Gita, 2 people heard. One is Dhritarashtra, one is Arjuna. Nothing happened to Dhritarashtra. He could not understand one word. So if you want to understand Bhagavad Gita, take the mood of Arjuna, which I'll explain tomorrow in the next class. Dhritarashtra, a lot of problems. In your heart, you should take out any envy for a person if you want to bring law to your heart. Isn't it? Bringing Bhagavad Gita is like bringing law to a heart. At least keep your heart pure. Feeling jealousy, envy like he was feeling, particularly from great servants of God, is counter, negative. You want to understand God and hate his devotees. It's not going to work out. The Dhritarashtra became unqualified. And Arjuna, you see now tomorrow what he does. Look at the way he reacted. And then it's surrender to Krishna. At least you should have even theoretical respect, at least theoretically. Krishna is a supreme personality, God. Let me hear his word. Some basic thing is needed. Then you will understand.
The next question from...
Yeah.
One second. How was Sanjaya able to see the things in the battlefield without being there in person? This is from SG. Prabhuji.
Yeah, this is, see, these are called siddhis. These are not spiritual, still material. Just like my body. When a child is born, has the ability to walk. Okay. At the same time, when I'm doing this, I'm launching a poll, what you call, so to know the situation. Okay. You all can see this. So when you're a small child, he has the ability to walk. Mother knows that. Mother knows that. So what the mother do? She helps him to walk and gradually start walking. The ability to walk is within the child. Admits, you can see the poll.
Yes, Prabhuji. You can see.
Nobody's reacting. Yeah. Oh, good, good. Getting used to. We'll have some polls every time. So you can somehow participate. I'll increase. Admins, we can increase, at least have 3-4 polls designed before the class. Okay? And discuss with the other admins always. So that will make them interact and participate in the class, because the audience is little more in the beginning. They're easy to interact with the class, express themselves through this.
Yeah, the next question from Om Asha. Hare Krishna Guruji, my question is how to increase reach on my YouTube channel. Okay, sorry, Prabhuji. I'll go to the next one.
Yeah, I saw his question. How to increase the YouTube reach? See, don't ask me this question. Personally, you ask me, but not in the class. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Any other?
Yes, this is from Smita Ganesh Mataji. Why did Arjuna have compassion only on the battlefield? He knew all this is going to happen even before the battle started. Does it show Arjuna's weakness when actually faced with reality?
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Varya Meshate Prashna. Beautiful. You're thinking very deeply. Now, Arjuna had compassion always. He's a great personality. He is the eternal servant of the Lord. Narayan Rishi. He's always with Krishna. See, just like you have the in America, the president coming elect is decided. He's deciding his cabinet. What is he choosing? The best of the person. Who will his secretary? You think a fool. And Lord is moving somebody around. Arjuna was always with Krishna. He's not ordinary. He's a very great personality. No way he's less than Hanuman, who was with Lord Rama. No way. He's as pure, as perfect as him. So Hanuman hesitating is quite surprising. So you are asking, why did Hanuman hesitate? No, that was Krishna's arrangement. We discussed. Krishna, because he wanted Gita to be out, so his own dear devotee made him little. Not compassion is always there in his heart, always. He's a great personality. But Krishna made him too much material affection for him, with so much material affection that he was even ready to forsake his duty and run away from the battle. And Krishna will answer all his 5 questions tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah. There is one question from Nitin Mahadeva. Hare Krishna, how does it affect women to kul if all men are killed in war, and how it affects other way?
Now tell me, in a parvarish of the child, growth of the child, both mother and father play a role. I'm not denying the role of a mother, but father also has a role. And if you remove a father, definitely child misses something. He's thinking about that. Not only this people, it will have a bearing on the home. Even the wife is left unprotected. Now, what happened in Afghanistan, now Syria? Those people came and killed their husband, picked up the wife and ran away. That he's forcing a very difficult situation at home. The family is unprotected. The main man, the bread earner, the protector of the family has been killed. He's thinking of the future generation coming up in such a difficult situation. How they will grow, what will their samskaras training. It does affect. Father does have a role to play.
The question from Pallavi Gurudatta. Hare Krishna Guruji, when one person goes through these emotions of jealousy, how does that person get the thought out?
How does the
person get the thought out? I'll unmute.
How do you get out of it? See, I tell you, when you get a higher taste, we can give up lower taste. Why is the jealousy? Because I want a big car. So therefore somebody has it, you hate. But when you want to say, you want to have a spiritual desire, I want to increase my faith in the Lord. There is no need to be envious. If somebody has, rather seek his blessings. But material things are always limited. When you become too materialistic, you tend to be envious of other people. But when your objective becomes spiritual, there is no, when I can become great devotee of Krishna, it doesn't inhibit another person. It's all auspicious. But materially things are like that. One has, then other person doesn't have. So become more spiritual. Yes.
Question from Ramakrishna Malela. Did Sanjay hear all the verses of Gita or narrated the war scenes to Dhritarashtra?
He honestly repeated all. He told all the verses. And he did hear by the blessings of Veda Vyasa. He could do that, which is, I told you, just like body has a siddhi, mind also has siddhi. This is one of the siddhis which was awakened by Vyasa. He could go and see any place. These are siddhis. Mind is very powerful. We do not know how powerful mind is. But with Vyasa's blessing, he could do that. He says that by the blessing of Vyasa, I could do it. It's a live telecast facility. We don't have that today. 4G, 5G is better than 5G. 10G, live. Yeah. Okay, now I'll just show you the poll result. First time, most of the people have come first time, very encouraging. But some people are doing it second time, third time. We read Bhagavad Gita, where 35% had touched it. 28% they say that this is the result I'm sharing, and partially. Already chanting Hare Krishna. Oh, interesting is that most of the people saying yes. So my request will be, if you say in this course, any instruction like to give right away, which they can follow from the day one, please pick up the chanting of this Nama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We chant on this beat. Please start chanting. Don't wait. Don't delay, don't doubt. I'll explain these as the course develops. Any difficulty faced? No difficulty, 87% people, but now the difficulties will come as new things really used in this course for teaching. You'll learn through. And the admins will be, I tell you, they have been magnificent. They'll be in the middle of the night also. Yesterday, we were in that because the system crashed at around 12, the website, and to 1 o'clock, we were calling a web server to upload. All were awake. They were all awake, seeing what's happening. Okay, thank you. Any other question, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. The hand was raised. Kurundarkar, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Kurundkar.
Yes. Hare Krishna. You can speak now, Kurundkar. Oh, no, he's not able to manage that.
I think so.
Yeah, next one.
One more. Shri, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Okay. So,
Kurundkar is also ready, huh? Hare Krishna.
I forgot.
Hare Krishna, welcome. Your accent shows you are in America. Welcome.
Okay.
Yes, Suresh Pai.
Suresh Pai, you can unmute yourself now. Okay, meanwhile, I'll read question from chat.
This will be a bit of practice, how to unmute yourself, mute, Zoom practices will be there.
Prabhuji, there's a question from Yamini. How as a woman can we get closure in spirituality?
How the woman?
How as a woman can we get closure in spirituality?
See, everybody has advantages, disadvantages. Hare Krishna, Suresh Pai, welcome.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. It was a very impressive session.
Thank you, sir. I kept it simple. I hope I'll make it as simple as possible. You give your blessings, 18 days we can finish with good health, everybody.
Certainly. Thank you. I am from Bangalore.
Oh, I know. I wanted to ask you, Pais are from Bangalore. You are staying in Bangalore?
I studied from St. Aloysius, settled in Bangalore now.
Okay. When you come to Bangalore, do visit. We are in Nantur area, Radha Krishna.
I know the place.
And in Kulai, if you know Kulai, we got the land for the temple, 1.5 acres. Beautiful.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you, sir. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So your question was how the woman can see. Everybody has advantages. When I see women, their nature is very innocent, and that they are very easy to surrender for them in that attitude. Very easy to surrender to the Lord. You see any religious gathering, always more of women. Any religion. So they do have that advantage. So take that advantage of that facility. Very simple hearted, easily accept authority. That's their nature. Easily they accept the Lord and bow down to the Lord. Much more easier for them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the next question from SN. Very keen to understand how to get the ruchi among young kids. Mine are 8 and 11. They come with logical questions which, if not answered, they'll lose interest.
Very nice, very nice. Now it's good. You have to give a good example. See, parents are natural heroes at home. Natural. The children, I taught in Manipal for a long time. And we had a center there. One day, very surprising, one boy came to me. He said, my father, every Friday night, you're crying. He comes home drunk. Could not take it. Why does he do that? He first time he expressed his heart out, could not speak in the house. So for him, father, mother, like heroes. They are like first heroes for him. And when they do something which is understandable, wrong, he is not able to bear that. So be the best example for your children. We should be most strict with ourselves and very lenient with others. Then you'll be good parents. What we do reverse. You should do like that. You should get up at 4 o'clock. And ourselves, you sleep till 10 o'clock. Why you like to follow you? You should say you get up at 4 o'clock, then you should be up at 2 o'clock. Your stand. That's what our Acharya Prabhupada. He used to get up in 2 hours. Sleep. Every day sleep 10, he'll also sleep. He'll up at 12. So then if he says you should get up at 4, yes. That means, you should be very strict to yourself and be lenient to others. Give a very good example of sincerity in spiritual life. Children are watching. They may not say, not even follow immediately. Sincerity touches everybody's heart. And as you get answers, then you'll be able to solve all their problems. And we do have a course for children separately. It's not late. We can make them join now. Ask the admins, they will give you the link. We are having more than 2,000 children registered. There's a special class for children, more with stories than with philosophy.
Prabhuji, I'll mute all and please unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Guruji, I'm Dilip Kumar. Hare Krishna, I'm Dilip Kumar Guruji. Hello.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. You said that knowledge of Sanskrit is not required to understand the Gita. How does this work? I just have my own doubts.
No. What I want to say is that within my course, we are teaching all around the world. You have a privilege in India to know some bit of Sanskrit, correct? We have seen people around the world, even if they don't start. See, when you read Bhagavad Gita, you will start learning Sanskrit on the go. Many people say, first I learn Sanskrit, then I come to read Gita. I said, no, not need it. Start off. Just like you see now, are you able to see? This is Ichha Dvesha Samothena Dvanda Mohena Bharata. You have privilege to even read this. Around the world, they don't know Devanagari. So you see, I'm writing the same verse in English.
Yeah.
So even though you don't know Devanagari Sanskrit, you can read it in other language. Then you want to know word meaning, it is there. Ichha, Dvesha. You can start learning Sanskrit as you're learning the course.
Okay.
So this will be quite sufficient for you to study, and you will get catching on the vocabulary and the Sandhi Vichhed, the grammar, and that will be you learn as you study Gita. You learn Sanskrit also. Just as many times they say, you want to learn English, read this good book of English. As you read, you will start learning English also.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Because
sometimes people say, oh, I learn this course later. First, let me learn Sanskrit. Not it. You start the course. You'll enough what is needed for the course we have, because we have done all the work for you. Word meaning we have done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Mahabharata is a work of fiction or real? Please explain. This is
fiction. Then why I'm here. Good. Thank you for being so straightforward. No, Purana means, see, Purana means old. Purana doesn't mean fiction. It's a fact. War happened in Mahabharata and Kurukshetra. It's a fact. Fiction. No fiction.
Prabhuji, this is Ramakrishna from
Hmm.
Hyderabad. Quick question. The slokas of the message of the Lord Krishna, was it, if all the 700 were transmitted, because it takes a lot of time, I'm sure, so it must have been transmitted from Lord Krishna ji to Arjuna. So if that was a subtle transmission, was it
No,
also, was
just
it
we
literally?
both are talking. See, if you take my class now in English, I have spoken 700 verses in half an hour. Because it's not our language, we struggle to pronounce, we slowly we speak. Correct? Now I'm speaking English freely. If you speak Sanskrit, if suppose we speak Sanskrit, both of we are talking, you are playing the role of Krishna, I'm playing the role of Arjuna, we'll finish in half an hour. That's all it took, half an hour. But now I'll tell you something, which most of the people are still there. Krishna is the best teacher. Okay? What you can take it. A teacher should first hear. First chapter, did you hear Krishna speaking? He was hearing. First great quality of a teacher. Second great quality of a teacher. Teacher should not get angry. And you are there, suppose you were the person and brought Arjuna. Abhi bol raha hai? Arre, pehle bolna tha. You should have told before. Why are you telling now? He did not get angry. When Arjuna was actually disturbed and, Krishna smiled. Teacher should never get angry. Number 3, when Arjuna was in proper mood to hear, then teacher should speak. Teacher should not speak when student, blah, blah, blah. Krishna was actually smiling and waiting. Speak nonsense. And then after that, when Arjuna asked 5 questions, just look at the second chapter, methodically, shloka set. First, this set of shlokas answer the first question. Second set of, he finishes it in a brief, the whole thing. So actually, Gita is finished in second chapter. That's the teacher should do. Answer briefly first, if the student can understand. Not that you go on for 10 hours and then the answer comes. You should be brief and to the point in your answer. A good teacher. Then through the Gita, Krishna keeps encouraging Arjuna. Mahabaho, oh, the son of Kunti, oh, son of Arjuna, so powerful warrior you are. He didn't flatter him, tell the facts, but encourage the students to learn from you. Connect. You are so dear to me, Arjuna. Bhakto asime priya sakhi. You are so dear to me. Teacher should always never break the relationship. I've seen so many times the teacher shout, break the
Can I say
relationship.
on your phone?
And how can you teach with children?
But
Prabhuji, unmute yourself, Prabhuji.
Then after that, at the end, after teaching Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna, decide what you want to do. No force. Yathechasi tatha kuru. Krishna is going to tell in the 18th chapter. Arjuna continues hearing Krishna. He has full freedom to make a decision. And then he says, Karishye vachanam tava. I'm going to follow you. This is the best teacher. Correct? You see, he's teaching us, even as because Krishna's grace, I've been in teaching line. My life changed in college. The moment I became a devotee, I wanted to go. I knew what dilemma an 80-year-old boy will having when he lands in a college. First time, he's thinking on his own. First time you do that. At home, you are more or less what parents say, that's it. But he's trying to stand on his own legs philosophically. And at that time, that training may not be complete, like for me. And I was totally confused. What's my life all about? Therefore, I know what it benefited me when I heard. I tried to go. So I've seen actually people are just waiting for a message of Bhagavad Gita. The total life will transform. But when it is presented as a teacher, I could learn from Krishna even how to teach. Perfect teacher.
We'll go to next question, Prabhuji.
Yes.
What was happening in Kurukshetra when Bhagavad Gita was being told? Why could not others be a part of the divine conversation?
When the legs were not paining, somebody asked me. One child was asking, half an hour standing. You people are, cultured. You don't want to offend me. But children, they ask questions straight. Their legs were not, at least if they had mobile, they could have at least spent half an hour something. They are not mobile also. Standing. But they were gentlemen. Nobody threw weapon at Arjuna. Anyway, Narayana, Krishna was there to protect him, but nobody did anything silly or like throwing weapon at Arjuna because he was unarmed. He was at the feet of Krishna. Krishna, please guide me. They could know what's happening. He doesn't want to fight the war, and Krishna is instructing. And Krishna was not saying, nothing. Krishna speaking clearly and loudly, because fact, you don't have to hide. Now the Arjuna was doing, but what others could not witness is probably Vishwarupa. But his message, there is no record to say others did not hear. So it's an open message. No, Gita, we are also hearing. It's open message. It's not a secret message. Openly spoken. I think everybody ears must be what's happening. Because everybody waited. The conches are blown, weapons were to be thrown. Wait a minute, please, wait a minute. See, another exam point. All of us in our life, we do have doubts and confusions. We proceed with life with doubts and confusion. We should not do that. Learn another lesson from Arjuna. He stopped the war. Just like if you have fever, you should go to hospital, not to your office. Similarly, if mentally we are disturbed, we should go to somebody who knows and say, we have a dilemma now. You had a serious, what we call technically professional dilemma. In my profession as a Kshatriya, can I do this? Can I lift my weapon against my grandfather? Can I do this? A serious dilemma. I think any one of us would have the dilemma. Can I do this? Is it dharma to do such an activity? So in this dilemma, instead of living with the dilemma as we do, all of us have professional dilemma, personal life dilemma. We are really not clear what to do, and we still proceed with life. We should actually, like Arjuna, spend without, just like what decision you have taken. I really congratulate you. You are now hearing what Krishna is speaking, because all of us need Krishna. We want to hear his message, because his message was not only solving Arjuna's dilemma, solves everybody's dilemma in life. I go to one of the colleges, they were the top college. Very difficult to teach because the students sitting like this. They don't want to hear anybody. Teachers complain to me, sir, please talk to them. Very difficult to teach. Okay, I'll do my job. I first asked them, who are you, sir? Please tell me. Whole class, sir, I think I'm there. I say, are you convinced? You do not know who you are? Yes, sir, we are convinced we don't know who we are. Next, tell me what's the goal of your life. Somebody said, I want to buy Mercedes, this, that. I said, these are not the goal, these are the means. What's the goal of your life? So you don't know the goal of your life. So you don't know what you are, you don't know what's the goal of your life. So what's this life? So Bhagavad Gita actually is absolutely essential. If somebody wants to have a life with a mission, you should have very clear direction. What's the goal of your life? Psychologists, I see many books they've written, what's the goal of life? But they can't tell what it should be. They only tell you should have a goal. Bhagavad Gita doesn't leave at that air. Guides you what kind of goal you should have. Then the life becomes, every moment becomes meaningful. And you live a life with a purpose. So you absolutely need to hear Bhagavad Gita. It's a necessity, not a luxury. Just like when you buy a car, you get accessories. You know, you can have audio system if you want, accessories. So many people feel, if you have time, you can study Bhagavad. This is the most efficient. Don't save time in the wrong place, they say. That's like without meal, you run around, as good as avoiding Gita and running around. We need a direction, philosophy of life. Why not hear from Krishna?
Prabhuji, next question from Vandana. Could Sri Krishna have prevented the war?
Your heart is very large, very large, very large. Maybe if you were in place of Krishna, God, you would have stopped the war. See, Krishna did make a final attempt. He went to peace offer personally. Because, Vandana will ask this question. He tried personally and he gave the offer, 5 villages, keep the rest. Correct? Actually, they went for vanvas for a long time. Kingdom was theirs. At least half should have been given away. But he said, no, I'm going to keep the whole kingdom. Arey Baba, now you sent for vanvas, we come back. We were at least running half of the kingdom. Give us back our kingdom. No, I'll keep the whole thing. This was injustice. Krishna still went, okay, keep everything. We can stop the war. These are my devotees. They need some means of livelihood. What do they will beg or what? There's below dignity. Nobody should beg when he is capable. They're capable Kshatriyas. They can govern each 5 villages. That's it. No, if they're alive, there's danger. I don't want them on earth. I want to wipe them out. But demonic. I'll not give a place to put a needle. So what more Krishna should do? He even showed Vishnurupa to Duryodhana when he, with his equally foolish friend, wanted to arrest Krishna. Krishna showed Vishnurupa first to Duryodhana. Later he showed to Arjuna. This was the mini display, but he did show. And even after that, what did he say? He's a magician. What can he do? As a father, Duryodhana is also his child, as Arjuna is his child. He tried to convince him. In fact, in Bhagavatam, if you read, when Duryodhana was lying on the ground last 18th day, about to die, Bhagavatam says one person was feeling sad. Krishna. Such a foolish child. He could have learned in a better way. I gave him so much counsel he never heard. So I think Krishna is not after foolish non-violence. Violence also is needed sometimes. Just like लातों के भूत बातों से नहीं मानते, है ना? You need a stick. Suppose as mother, father is standing outside, somebody snatches your child and runs away. It happens sometimes. You know, if the policeman, you say, please do something. Non-violence. Go slap non-violence. Non-violence, okay, common man. But in politics, there is no. Administration should be violent when needed. Punish the, what do I tell you? Yesterday, one of the girl in a WhatsApp group was harassed. Admin was harassed by somebody. Now, should I not put a police case against him? You have to tell me, non-violent? If I meet him, I should give him a slap. Put 5 fingers on his face. This is a course for learning either in harassing a girl. This happened. We threw him out and we gave a warning. We called him up also. They said, if you again come to our group, we're going to take police action on you. So we should be non-violent. Certain situation, violence is needed.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, this is Alka. Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Okay. Today I'm logging in from New Jersey. My father and we are originally from Mangalore. My father lives in Mangalore. So I have been practicing Krishna Bhakti for the last few years, me and my daughter. And I wanted my father to get involved with ISKCON and at least start japa. He is 75. And I forwarded him a message that was put on our WhatsApp group here in New Jersey, because we are active in the temple. And I never thought he would register. He registered, surprised me, not only registered, completed the course, and now he is actually registered for the advanced course. So all this has inspired me a lot. So I decided to do your beginner's course, Prabhuji. Very wonderful class.
This you already know. Maybe you should be part. See, the admins are doing the role. Please be part. I tell you, whole course, there are around 200 to 250 people. When I started this course, I was almost alone. It was impossible to do. Today, the delivery of the course improved so much. There are mistakes even now. But you also please participate as you do this course. After that, come to the advanced course and help us in different ways to participate in this course. Mentoring new people, we are devotees, even taking classes. You can even take a class. We welcome you. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
One of my students is in America. She's taking the same class at 3 o'clock, and she is a doctor there. So we welcome to participate. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, questions from Antara. Is it a right outlook the Kaurava always as the dark force? How to be unbiased in understanding both parties?
Yeah, this is what, if you watch this, what do you say, Saas Bahu serial, there are some people who know how to make Saas Bahu serial. So when they make Ramayana Mahabharata, they mess up the whole thing. They should go back to Saas Bahu serial. These are all scripture. Scripture is highly divine. It should be very carefully presented. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita again to Arjuna, you are divine. You are divine. He is giving certificate to the Pandavas of being pure. Krishna would not stay with Pandavas or be even on their side in the battle if there was even a 0.001% spot in their character. They're spotless. If you see this Saas Bahu serial Mahabharata, which I also saw in childhood, what a picture you get. Yeah, I know Kauravas are bad, but these Pandavas also, they are also some problems. It's not true. That will be great office. It will rather make it difficult for you to understand Bhagavad Gita, if you have that attitude now. We should have, they are great devotees, very dear to Krishna. Krishna will say in Gita that again and again. Bhakto asime sekachi. The Arjuna, you're so dear to me. Why is he say dear? He's having some problems and he's dear. No, it's perfect. Pandavas are perfect, no doubt. There, I told you, as good as Hanuman. We never look at Hanuman character with any doubt. Same other Pandavas. But our mind is contaminated by this Sajbhau serial people who ventured to make money out of this story of Mahabharata. First, follow what Krishna says in Gita, then try to teach Gita, what they try to do. Then you will make a mess. Not that they did something which cannot be undone. We can undo, but they have done it. They cause confusion rather than, you may be thinking I am Mohini Murthy distributing nectar. But if you make a mess of the whole thing, you're a Putana distributing poison and confusing people. To a large extent, their presentation does confuse people because that's how they are. That's the result of that. We see so many people not clear. So Pandavas are pure. They always followed what Krishna said. Even though the life went through so many difficulties, they never lost faith in the Lord. They never even questioned Krishna. Krishna, we are our dear devotees. Why so much difficulty in life? Never, never. So I feel they are pure.
Prabhuji, just a question from my side. This is Ramakrishna. So what
Hare
is
Krishna,
the
Ramakrishna ji. Your name has both Rama and Krishna. Yeah, tell me.
Thank you. What is the spiritual significance of a conch in a war or in general in life when it is being blown?
It's auspiciousness. Conch brings auspiciousness. You heard the conch just now. We had in the temple. Aarti started now. 7:30 Aarti just started. So when the conches are blown, it brings auspiciousness. And the conch is being blown in the battlefield. It signifies, when you tell me, when you hear a conch, what do you think? Oh, Aarti starting, correct? The Lord is being remembered, isn't it? So that always, again, conch blowing signified. And the conch blowing also, the comparative conch blowing also, we discussed how the Kauravas and the blew the conch. Pandavas are quite not scared. And Pandavas blew the conch, Kauravas' heart started shaking. Okay?
Just
You had
an
something
extension.
more? Something more to add?
Just extend. When you say auspicious, kindly just can you give a little quality meaning to that word auspicious? What does it mean?
Auspicious means good for everybody. Is that it?
Okay. Thank you.
How does that feeling? I tell you, I feel so purified when I hear the conch blowing. Don't you feel like that? When you hear the conch blowing, even at house, somebody blows. So pleasing to hear. Veda, they select everything perfect. They selected conch to be blown before the Aarti. Oh, auspicious opening. And the Lord darshan opens up. Correct? Invoking auspicious.
Thank you.
Prabhuji, there's a question from Shashank R. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you please advise me any lecture or a book to overcome my wife's death who passed away recently? Please help if you can.
See, when you love somebody, it is going to take you a lot of time when such an unfortunate thing happens. It's a great pain. But always philosophy helps. I had recently, one of my person who joined the course for the doctor from Manipal, as she recently saw some difficulty. Somebody in the family got cancer. And she said, just because I heard the message of Gita, I'm able to bear it now. Otherwise, difficult would have been to bear the shock of life. So life is up and down. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I'll take you some shlokas of Gita now, in the second chapter. It is Matras Parshastu Kaunteya Sitoshna Sukha Dukha Daha Agama Paino Anitya Tam Titiksha Bharata. It says Arjuna, tolerate. Because Arjuna says to Krishna indirectly, it's not in the text, but you can understand his mood. Krishna, we are not body, we are spirit, soul. But when I see my grandfather dying in front of me, when I see my guru dying in front of me, it pains me. So Krishna says, what can be done, Arjuna? Tolerate. Because you are in illusion. You are thinking I'm the body. So there is so much pain. So tolerate. Matra sparsha, suskaunteya, sitoshna, sukha dukkada, like heat and summer and winter. They come and go. Tolerate. In Bangalore, we have no winter. Highest temperature in the India is in Bangalore, 38 degrees now. This place has no winter. But still, winter and summer, they come and go. Tolerate the income. Okay, sometimes it is hot, sometimes cold. We're not going to, oh, it's hot. It's okay. It'll go away after some time. So life has up and down. We need to learn how to tolerate.
Sir?
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir. I have question. Sir,
Welcome.
Bhagavad Gita was heard by Arjuna. So who wrote the first Bhagavad Gita, sir?
Arjuna. Vedavyasa was writing. Notes, taking notes. See, like you are a very big person. You go anywhere. Don't even carry some secretary to take notes. Whatever you speak, note down. Please note down. Even ministers do that. They go anywhere. Note. So when Krishna comes, he brings somebody that is Vedavyasa, writing. When Lord Rama came, Balmiki was writing. Notes. He brings somebody to take notes, whatever he speaks. So Vedavyasa was writing. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
There's a question from Neha Patel, Prabhuji. How can we believe in something or someone in the world if we don't believe in ourselves? You mentioned that only believe in God.
Yeah, believe in God. What do you have? Small hand. I've seen so many cricket stars, film stars, who call the nonsense success, and they feel, oh, I've achieved. And people say, what do you do? How believe in yourself? See, what you'll believe in yourself. Situation changes, you'll be on the bed, can't even move 1 inch. Always count the blessings. By grace of the God, whatever we are by the grace of God, not by your so-called abilities. Whatever we have, physical, mental, whatever assets we have, is by the grace of God. So that should be the focus. Not true. Say, suppose, do you understand Bhagavad Gita? You can say that I put in effort. So there is a part in me also to putting an effort, definitely. But also you should understand that we never pay the real price. Just like if you suppose Bhagavad Gita to be understood, you have to pay some price. We are only paying fraction. Just like we had a Black Friday sale in America, discount sale. We are getting Gita by Krishna's grace. We are not actually even qualified, but it's kindness of Krishna. So always we should know, true, your point is there that there should be an attempt from my side to get anything. But always know our attempt is very small. Krishna's grace is unlimited. But there is, suppose you have understood Bhagavad Gita and other person, your neighbor did not understand. You can say, I did put an attempt, but you should always know your effort was very small. It was Krishna's kindness you could understand. Okay, so thanks for correcting me. There is an effort from our side, but Krishna's grace is much, much more. It's a super discount sale from his side. Okay, karmarneva adhikarahate ma phaleshu kadachana. You have a right to perform your duty, but you have no right on the fruit. Ma karma phala hetuhu, because you're not the cause of the fruit. We will explain the shloka as we talk karma yoga. Thank you. So good.
And the next question from Radha Krishna
I
Singh.
was more trying to correct the other side, the balance has gone. Everybody saying believe in yourself. Yeah.
There's a question from Radha Krishna Segu. How Bhagavad Gita help us in the current world? How to overcome the greedy, distraction, etc. using Bhagavad Gita?
See that Krishna will take care. Now Krishna has not spoken. He will take care of it. You get a clear picture. You become a girl or a boy with a mission because you have very clear what you want to achieve. You get a hope in this world. Otherwise, what's there in this world? You're not going to die very soon. What's the hope in this world? You get a real hope because even beyond death, the eternity of the soul exists. Otherwise, it's a sad place. It's like a slaughterhouse. It's a Mrityu Lok. Everybody's going to die here. It's a sad place. But once you hear Bhagavad Gita, you get a smile on your face.
Yeah, next question from Bhakti. How to explain Dhritarashtra was improper when he was being a father?
Yeah, he used to see first thing in life, always be happy, satisfied with what God has given you. Always be happy, just like a mother. Now your son is going to school. You give him 500 rupees in his pocket. Why she didn't give 1,000? Be happy, but she always gives you more than what you deserve. And she has been watching you. If you give 1,000, you'll really go to drink. So he gives you what is needed for your expenditure. So Krishna gives you more than what you deserve. Always be happy with God has given. That is what Dhritarashtra was lacking. Sad. Why cry? And that is when you're sad, you will unsatisfied, then you lose your all character. That is why I think he and Duryodhana and so many other people showed lack of character in this great epic of Mahabharata.
The question from Mitesh. Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna are devotee each other. Is praying of either one same?
अरे अब तो ये बहुत बड़ा बात हो गया. Just wait. अभी तो गीता शुरू हुआ है. Let us talk systematically. See, I'm going to go through the whole Bhagavad Gita step by step, and I think perhaps first time in your life it will be like that. Theta, sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, then integral. Let us study in systematic way. Now, if I touch the area of Shiva, Krishna, we have greatest respect for Lord Shiva, but I'll come to why we focus on Krishna gradually as the Gita tells. Let Krishna tell, no? Why I have to say? Come. This question is now a little early. Let it. I have not discussed that today. Why ask question which I have not discussed? Let us come gradually. Let it come gradually. Please pardon me. I'll take this question gradually. What I'm planning to do is that ask my students to put knowledge articles on this my website. If it gets built, all the volunteers are only working. You know who's Shiva? You can click and read from us a neat article on it. I wish if it is there. I have a YouTube channel. You can go there. My classes were on TV for many years. Thousands of videos are there. Just go to my channel, type who is Lord Shiva. You will get a nice couple of videos on the topic. You can hear. Hare Krishna. But I would not like to speak here now because for other people, this is early now. Let me go systematically.
Yeah, next question from Suganti Aya. In spite of ideal parent, children do deviate. Why so?
50% of the karma will come anyway. Deviate not. Your responsibility is there as father. You cannot just say, okay, what can I do? My son is not falling. You have to take the karma for that. Krishna holds you responsible. So it's a very responsible task that's a natural family planning. If I'm getting a child, can I train him well? And 0 to 5 years, give him whatever he wants. 5 to 15 years is the training time. And today, forgive me, I don't mean sometimes I speak strongly as a teacher, please forgive me. We sometimes are pampering the children and children get spoiled. We have to be strict. 5 to 15 years, you have to you should not beat the child, but you should be very strict. This is not allowed, sir. He'll learn. But you want? There was somebody telling, my child is whole day watching cartoon. But why don't you say no? The whole day is watching. Why don't you say no? I can't say no. There, what can like then was a difference you in Dhritarashtra. He could never say no to his son. He should have said, no, sir. How dare you give poison to Bhima? Get out of my kingdom. He should have thrown him out long time. Before he was born itself, Vidura told him so many inauspicious symptoms I'm seeing when he's born. Better get to this child. From that day, before he was born, he told him. When the Pandavas were born, they were all auspicious symptoms, even by that. But even later, the source divine quality. But these people he was always problem case. He many times told, we should not do too much. So we should be strict. I said, no. At least 5 to 50. At 15 years, the results start coming. What can you do then? And 25 years, he hand over him the keys. Let him run the house. But the problem is when the training, we should see always, I tell you one thing, always find fault in ourselves and look for good qualities in others. So in that perspective, I've spoken something, please don't get hurt if I said that, but we are also responsible when the child doesn't, they're like a teacher. If the student doesn't score well, he's also responsible. He should think, what did I do? I should have taught better maybe. I'm also responsible. In that perspective as well, true child is also bringing his own karma from previous life, desires. What can we do about him? But we should pray to the Lord, my dear Lord, it's your child. By good fortune, you sent this wonderful child to me. I'm trying my best. He's not listening. Give me the strength, the intelligence to mold him to be a great devotee of yours, to be a great citizen of the world. I'm trying. So you can pray to the Lord to give you the strength, intelligence to do that. It's a big service, very big responsibility to have a child.
Next question, Prabhuji. Tarun Sharma. If Dhritarashtra could heard the Gita from Krishna, the war could have stopped. But the divine message we all could not gain. Was it Krishna planned to do so?
No. He gave chance. He gave chance to Dhritarashtra. He never. In fact, after the message, that he gave a peace message and Duryodhana tried to even arrest him. Such a foolish fellow. You want to arrest me? Then he ran away. And after that, even Dhritarashtra requested Krishna, can I see your Vishwarupa? So even I'm blind, Krishna gave him the blessing. He saw his Vishwarupa sitting in his palace. So Dhritarashtra saw his Vishwarupa even then, directly saw Krishna standing. And he could, for so much attachment for his child, and I told you, dissatisfaction of his life, he never followed any principles. You don't follow any principles when you're dissatisfied. Always be happy and satisfied. Be ready to take a difficulty. And then Krishna was about to, there's so many things more happened, I'll take later. Then he was sitting on his chariot about to go back. Peace offer having failed. He ran to him. He rushed to him. He can't run, he's blind. He rushed to him. Said, I am not able to take a decision. So Krishna said, all of you, are you hearing? He is a king and he cannot take a decision. What is the use of being a king? He knows what is wrong. He knows what is wrong. This is, what more Krishna can? He gave a Supreme Father gave chance, clear chance. He spoke before speaking to Arjuna. He has spoken there, clear knowledge, even in the assembly there, what should be done and what should not be done. But he didn't want to hear. He didn't want to follow. He was, in fact, I said, never be Dhritarashtra in that attitude. His attitude was, never say that. I cannot control my senses. I know it's wrong. I cannot do it. Never say that. You're an animal if you say that. Strong word. Suppose somebody says, I know drinking is bad, but I cannot stop myself. Are you an animal or what? Human being means you have a power to change your life. An animal cannot change his life. He has to bark when he sees dog. Human being can change. It's like you have, say, a friend. Okay? Every time you go to the college, sit next to him, he makes face at you. But you can talk to him and tomorrow he can change. That's the human life. Animal can't do that. You go to dog, don't bark. Well, he'll bark more. What is that? The animal. But human being should say, yes, I can change. Yes, I can control my senses. Human life means prove you're a human being by controlling yourself. Not like Dhritarashtra. I know it's wrong, but I cannot do anything. There were so many instances he made such a statement, even to Uddhava. Once Uddhava went to meet Kunti, and Kunti was crying. Just that time, son had been given poison, Bhima, and had survived that attempt to kill her child. Imagine you're a mother, how you'll feel. She was crying. We are helpless. We are under the shelter of my husband, brother, and this is what they're doing to us. I'm feeling as if I'm like sheep, protecting my sheep, and lions are roaming around to kill my children. Just imagine if you're a mother, you're in the same mood. She's revealed her heart to Uddhava because Krishna said, Uddhava, just watch how she's his aunt of Krishna, his father's sister, just how they are doing. So Uddhava was so angry, he walked into the palace of Dhritarashtra. My dear son, what's going on? At least treat them like your citizens if you cannot treat them like your brother's son. You cannot kill them like this. You know what he said? I know Krishna is good. I know what is going is wrong. I can't control myself. When I was in the Duryodhana, I lose control of myself. I know what is wrong. This is animal life. This is not correct. I know what's wrong. I will stop it now. That's human life.
Yeah. The question from Vinod Prabhuji. Why did Krishna chose only Arjuna on chariot and not all 5 brothers?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. See, just like Krishna chose Vasudeva as a father and mother, he is the father of everybody. So he has to really prove what is so special. And Vasudeva proved by his life when he studied Krishna book. Every day night, 8:30 we study Krishna Leela. It's conducted by one wonderful devotee. You can all join. We were reading there, Krishna book. There we were hearing that actually Vasudeva was so great. So you just read. You will know, oh, he chose. Krishna chooses. Not like us forced. So Krishna was not forced to be in Arjuna's chariot. Arjuna proved himself. You see now what his behavior. Look at him. Among the Pandavas, Krishna says, Arjuna is the best. He says in Bhagavad Gita, he's chosen. So among them, he was the best devotee, the greatest devotee. So there was nobody as fitting as Arjuna on the battle. Number one. Number two, you see, when the Bhagavad Gita is spoken, just before the war, many people say, I'm very busy. Very busy. Huh? Can anybody more busy than war is about to start? Arjuna is the family man. So Krishna has many more reasons why he chose Arjuna. Family man. Otherwise, suppose he would have spoken Gita to Vedavyasa, people say it's meant for sages, meant for a family man. So various reasons. But Arjuna was also his greatest devotee. You see how is he behaving, how is he answer the question, how does he, very intelligent person.
We'll go to next question, Prabhuji.
Yes. Sa evayam maya tedya yoga proktaha puratanaha Bhakto asime saka cheti rahasyam yedam uttamam. Fourth chapter has come. Arjuna, you're so dear to me. He spoke to, therefore he chose Arjuna. Yeah. He won the heart of Krishna by his devotional activities. So Krishna chose to make him representative of the message again.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. This is a question from Narsimurthy. Being lived in multitasking last 5 decades, finding it difficult, feel the vibrations of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. All distracting thoughts pop up during chanting or meditation. How do I overcome this, Prabhuji?
How do they say mindfulness? This is psychological called mindfulness. And the opposite is scatterbrain. Then first mobile, what's happening? Huh? This means that's it. So Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekaha kurunandana bahushakai anantasya buddhayo avavasayinam. Fix yourself on a great cause. Vyavasayatmiki, one-pointed intelligence. Ekahu karunandana. So by hearing Bhagavad Gita, your heart becomes purified and you're fixed to accomplish the order of Krishna or a great Acharya. Fix yourself on that. To fix yourself on the order of Krishna. Krishna has ordered me. That should be the meditation. I want to accomplish order of the Acharya or Krishna. Then you'll be fixed. Like see Prabhupada's life. You read his biography, you cry from both the eyes. Fixed in the order of his Guru. How much struggle he went through. Yes, struggle. I want to achieve it. I will achieve it. We are all fixed on our own missions which never make us happy. Therefore, sometimes this, sometimes that. Just like one day holiday. What do? I'll watch cartoon. No, I'll watch a movie. Yeah, I'll just chat with some friends. Let's go for party. Go for a cinema. You just keep like a pendulum. There's nothing is satisfying. That's how life is. But if you fix yourself on mission of the Lord, pinpointed razor intelligence, then everything in life, once the goal is fixed in life, everything in life, even your boat, I'm moving in ocean like a boat. Once you know your destination, even the winds are against you, start moving towards it. So to be able to do that, we need to, and also we should divide our life. 8 plus 8 plus 8. This is my magic formula, not given by me, given by Acharya. 8 hours give for your body. 8 hours you give for some engagement. Those who are retired, that is not 16 hours you can give for the Lord, but 8 hours you need some livelihood, engagement for your livelihood. And remaining 8 hours, you should have sadhana. So this chanting, reading will come in that. And if in the beginning stages when I'm chanting, reading, I'm thinking still about my material affairs. But later it will reverse. You're absorbed, when a taste is awakened in chanting and reading, you're enjoying it. And daytime also when you're doing it. So nice today. Wow, the chanting was so sweet. It was so purifying. It was such a nice experience. So that will reflect. It will go there. Today what happens, even as sleeping, I'm thinking about material anxieties. When I'm doing sadhana, also chanting Hare Krishna, reading of Bhagavad Gita, I'm going to pass that exam, I'm going to get promotion. Those things are cropping in the mind. But if you improve the quality, that will reverse.
Yeah, there's a question from Lalita Mataji. We know each has his own perspective of a situation. How do we know who is right?
That's why God is there. Morality or perspectives will never end. If you learn the science, you know what is right, what is wrong. There is absolute perspective. Therefore, it says, Shastra Chakshuhu, see through the Shastra. See, we say we have our own perspective. How you are sure you are independent in even that? If my glass is red, I see the world red. If a glass is green, I see green. We can't even be free to even believe in something. We are in Maya now. So based on Maya, we see things differently. That's what Krishna says in the 70th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna says to Krishna says, Ye Shastra Vidim Usritya Vartate Kamakarinaha Nada Siddhi Mamapnoti Na Shanti Na Paramgati. Krishna, who don't follow the rules, regulation, guidance given in the Shastra and lead a whimsical life, everything is waste for them. So Arjuna immediately asks a question, 3 divisions of faith, the chapter. Krishna, there are some people very with great faith, they do something. And it's not in the Shastra, not recommended, but they believe in something, whatever they wish to, some funny thing. What for them? Krishna said they're not even independent in faith. Faith also depends in which mode you are in. Tamasic people believe in one way, Rasic people believe in one way, Sattvic person believe in one. Okay, so we are not even free unbelieving. So at least give a perspective. We are hearing Bhagavad Gita from the Lord, and not only he is dogmatic, but you will find we get absolute perspective. What is wrong? See, if I know a clear destination, I have established that philosophically, what the destination of life, you do that. Then what is good and bad can be defined. If there is no destination, nothing is good, nothing is bad. Suppose today you wanted to hear the class, and somebody is making noise. It's bad, disturbing you, because you have a goal. When there is no goal, nothing is good, nothing is bad. That's what society today. Nothing is good, nothing is bad. I drink, yeah, I like it. It's good for digestion. It's good.
I
Hare
think
Krishna.
Prabhuji
Now
is
is
going to be
the
last
time for
question.
Bhagavatam class. See,
Last
every day we have Bhagavatam class. Also, every day at 8 o'clock. They say in business, under promise, over deliver is best model. You're always welcome to join our other programs at the temple. We do Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is very detailed. Bhagavad Gita is introduction, 700 shlokas. Bhagavatam is 18,000 shlokas. Vast. We study Bhagavatam every day. It's a one round of Bhagavatam takes me 10 years to study. In a temple, we study 2-3 verses. We discuss every day. The class starts now. It's not on this channel. It will be on our temple's channel. So those who want, write to the admins. You can reveal. Admins don't put that link now. I think they'll get confused. Correct? They'll put
Yeah,
that time for the class now. Hannah?
yes, Prabhuji.
And in the see that the group discussion link is there for the class. Okay. And teachable link put after checking with the coordinators. The previous batch we should have closed, and then we will.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yeah.
Krishna.
Devotees
Thanks,
don't.
all of you. I thank you very much. This exercise of teaching Gita, even though I'm in 8th time, it's like a journey even for me. It's very purifying, very relishing. And thank you all for participating. And my one request is there, stay with the course. Don't go away. Make a sankalpa. I'll finish this yagna. We saw Gita Mahatmya. It's very, very, very auspicious. Therefore, I congratulate you for your interest and time that you're spending. Let us together complete this yagna. Let us do this. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
And
Prabhuji.
you can write any questions. Admins are there to help you. And if you need to, you can even personally write to me the question. My email ID is also available for all of you. No hesitation. Write off, sir. This way, totally unreasonable. What you said, please feel free.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah. This is my email, namadas@gmail. So you can personally, if some question, you can write. I'll try to reply as fast as possible. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Oh, everything has come. Hare Krishna. Hope to meet you tomorrow. Please come early. And those who miss out, the YouTube channel can join. Who join later can go to the YouTube channel. We are trying to see the size is sufficient, seeing the registration, but in case sometimes it happens, but please